Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Self Checkout Show with host Pastor Will, and as always, my beautiful co-hosts, Dr. Nancy Murphy and Coach Crystal Love. Crystal, you got too many last names for me.
Huh?
You got too many last names.
I only got one. I got to resituate.
But welcome, guys. Welcome. How you ladies doing?
Good.
Good. Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Good.
Excuse me. I am still dealing with what's I pray to be the last day or days of this stupid cough.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been going through for about a month.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
about a month, and this thing will not let me go. My doctor said it's the bronchitis. So okay, right,
Okay.
whatever. So I'm doing everything I got to do, and when it leave, it'll leave. Nevertheless,
Nevertheless,
nevertheless, it's
Oh.
going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
going to happen.
It's going to happen. Yeah. Anyway, I would like to say good evening to the Facebook viewers, to the YouTube viewers, and to those who will listen to the audio podcast of this show on Spotify. And you can follow us on Spotify just by searching the Self Checkout Show. And there you will find us. And also, I always want to give a shout out to my replay viewers. They really, really uh, do a lot of viewing. Some people work their shift. I know of they're sleeping right now. And they tell me I always watch the replay and this, that. So we appreciate you guys.
That's right.
I didn't. Yeah. So, in addition, I have started this thing here on the show that if you have a business or a ministry or whatever flyer that you would like to have shared on this show, please send an email to us at the self checkout show at gmail.com. That's the self checkout show at gmail.com. All right, folks, by way of announcement, let me put this on the screen. Saturday, October 12th, WTM is hosting Grief Will Not Destroy Me. This is a safe space to discuss our grief and start for some and continue healing for others. It's taking place at the Oakbrook Terrace Park District. That address is 1 South 325 Ardmore Avenue in Oakbrook Terrace, Illinois, 60181. And it is from 10 until 12 on Saturday, October 12th. Now, let me tell you this. The $30 for adults, those tickets are sold out. We have no more of those. But a couple of things. You can still come and partake of the session itself. That is only $20 to come in. What's going on here?
That came from my house. I bought that from Marshall.
Mute, Crystal.
Let's mute her right there. All right. Yeah. If you want to attend the grief session, and now it is only $20 for a seat. Unfortunately, the lunch seats have all sold out. And if you want to view it, but you're out of state, I have a couple of people already that have paid for this session because they really want to be a part of it. So I will be operating a Zoom for this session also. We don't want anybody to miss out because it is very, very important. And the cost now is $20 for the session. That does not include lunch. And if you would like to view it via Zoom, That too is only $20. We're excited and we're looking forward to um, healing more. Now, let me explain this. I think I shared this before when I was on live walking. To my knowledge, usually these types of grief sessions, you go and you sit and you listen to a counselor talk for 90 minutes and tell you all the steps and this, that, and the other. That's not what this is. We're not doing that. We do have the licensed counselor there, but the licensed counselor is going to listen to us talk and share about our grief journey. And then, according to where you are in that journey, she will respond. Okay, so it's going to be interactive. It's a Q&A type of thing. So we definitely want everybody that can to be a part of that. Dr. Nancy has something going on. You got a couple of somethings going on.
We do.
Let us know what you have happening.
Well, every Thursday night, I'd like to invite all of the parents out, all of the children out, or youth. How about that?
Hey,
I always
brother.
say children, but hey, brother.
Oh, Jesus. Hi.
I always say children, but I should say youth, right? So all of the parents, all of the youth, faculty and staff, teachers, we invite you out to, well, not out necessarily, and we invite you to prayer on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Back to school prayer. Together we war. I mean, I think that it's high time, right, that we do this and that we're consistent in doing it because, to my understanding or to my knowledge, and I don't think that it's been public information, but last week, Joliet schools had a gun scare where they had to shut down the school at 2:45, 3 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And so they were all there till about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then I hear the same thing has now happened again today at another school in Joliet where a young person posted on Facebook that they were going to come and harm someone at the school or harm some individuals at the school. So listen, this thing is running rampant, and the only way that we can get ahead of it is to pray not only for those children or youth, but to also pray for our own, that we want them to be covered by the blood as they're going to and from school. So Together We War is on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. If you missed it last week, it was absolutely powerful. We had Minister Dylan Patterson on. He's a youth himself. He's a sophomore in college. And this Thursday, we've got another powerful prayer warrior that will be on. We just simply want you all to come on. We don't want to put out names because we know some of you will join just because of the name. We want you to be there because you want to take part in prayer. That's that. And then on October 24th through the 28th, Marriage God's Design is hosting our marriage getaway. We are super excited about it. It's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For those 4 days, $1,000 per couple. You cannot beat it. It is, if you break it down, it's $500 per person. And that does include a complete room, including a bathroom, all three of your meals, all of your snacks, all of your beverages, all of your conference materials, any of the giveaways. It is a full package, and you will be blessed. It's an amazing weekend. You'll have an opportunity to bond with other couples who are like-minded and want their marriage. So it's not just for married couples who are, let's say, doing well, or not just for married couples who may be struggling. It's for all married couples. So y'all come on out and hang out with us.
Okay. And in addition to that,
I got something else?
you do.
Oh!
Lord have mercy.
October, power moves, ladies, men, whomever would like to join us. We are back again. You know, this book reading has taken over. Let's see. Our first one was Ferocious Warrior by Sarah Jakes Coleman. And it was absolutely amazing. Our second read, I happen to know the author. It was absolutely amazing. May I borrow a cup of sugar? Life-changing for everybody that joined that conversation.
That was good.
And we are still moving. October 5th, Saturday, October 5th. We kick off again at 9 a.m. with Power Moves. I am super excited about that book. And this book is by Sarah. The first, did I say Sarah wrote the first one?
I think
Cora.
so.
I said Cora. Okay. So Cora wrote the first book, but this book, Power Moves, is by Sarah Jakes. And I'm super excited to read it. I'm super excited for us to discuss it. You don't want to miss it. If you are looking just to be catapulted into your next, if you're looking for a sense of confidence and just boldness, power to step out there and do what you need to do, Power Moves is for you. Join us October 5th, Saturday, 9 a.m. in the Zoom room. So watch for the link. I'm excited.
Okay. And Pastor Martise is also
And
doing a book club.
when does yours start?
I will pull it up right now.
Brother's pulling it up.
It is going to be. Wait, where you go? Come back to me here. Come on, Lord. It begins on Tuesday, October 1st at 7 p.m. And that is from his men's group on Facebook, From Spectators to Leaders. And they will be reading You Owe You.
Yep.
You Owe You by Eric Thomas. Ignite your power, your purpose, and your why.
I think they see how much fun we were having, so they decided they wanted to have fun too.
Okay. Well, I mean, whatever. It's okay with me.
By any means necessary, I'm all right with it.
Yeah. All right. So we have a guest joining us tonight who will be here in just a moment. I want to, I was laughing at something yesterday when you posted the pictures and stuff from our Wisconsin service. And I said, I know these folks got to think that my church is absolutely nuts.
Why?
Because, see, every church has a culture. And ours has been, probably always will be, a little different than others. Because 9.5 times out of 10, you won't find no preacher up preaching in shorts.
Mm.
And I laughed. I said, oh, these folks think we crazy. Something wrong with it, us. But that's, I really don't care. Nobody said anything.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying for the sake.
When I was messing, you know how we do.
Yeah, we are that laid back type church. Listen, from April until October, we dress down.
Yeah.
When
That's
it's
'cause
hot outside, we wear t-shirts, shorts, and short sets, and sneakers, and sandals, and all that. So it is what it is.
Stop the move with God.
Listen, October to April though, we putting our clothes on. Okay, that's how it is, Coach. That's how we do. Yeah. So I think that because you look, everybody watches church videos. Everybody just about except me, but I watch them sometimes. Depends on who it is. And like I said, every church has a culture. Your house has a culture. So the culture of your house may be different from mine. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, as they say, to each his own. Now, let me see where my guest is. Before I forget, Libra season is coming.
It's coming. It's coming in hot. It's coming hot.
And the coach's birthday right around the corner.
It's October 12th. That's the culture's birthday.
That's my best friend's birthday.
So we are going to celebrate her.
Real big.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we do for all of us, our friends group.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this place I don't think I've ever been.
Good. It's
I don't think-
gorgeous.
We like new places. We
I
love.
love new places.
Yeah, we love new places.
It's
I love new
gorgeous.
places. So I'm looking forward to it. The only thing I haven't done yet, I haven't looked at the menu. I got to check that menu out.
The menu is decent. But
'Cause
we
I
going
need to
for
know.
the ambiance. We going for the ambiance. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna eat good. But
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for that. And next thing you know, it'll be Christmas time.
don't forget Thanksgiving.
No,
Oh
Halloween.
yeah, can't move past Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Halloween.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Well, candy
Oh,
corn
yeah.
season.
You can have
No,
Halloween.
no.
I'm not interested.
No,
Huh?
no.
Candy corn.
Wax.
I don't do that.
We
I
don't.
eat candy corn. Pumpkins.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Halloween.
Now, I'll tell you what I do like about Halloween. I like watching sitcoms, that are Halloween show. The Halloween shows like the Martins and things like that. I like watching those shows. Those are fun.
I like passing out candy to the kids.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well,
No.
okay.
No.
None of that.
They can't get inside our door. So, yeah.
Please don't ring the bell. Please don't ring the bell.
I sit right in front of the door ready.
They don't know my code.
And I make them say trick or treat. Like, you want my candy, you have to say trick or treat.
How much candy do you buy?
Lot.
Coach, do you buy a lot of candy?
I don't buy any. There's nothing at that door.
No, we have a doormat. When they step on it, it says, like,
Oh, you know what? I ain't got time for this.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I just turn around and walk away.
we got a big cauldron, and I fill it with candy, all name brand, a big cauldron.
See, I just feel like October really just belongs to me. So anything else happening, I'm not aware.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there we have that. So now you get it. All right.
Well, candy corn, you guys can all, this is when everybody gets
I will
candy.
make sure to buy you some.
I don't eat
Brock's candy corn.
I don't eat it.
I will buy your wax that you love so much.
I
It's
love
wax.
it.
It's wax.
Only
Yeah,
for October.
I knew this one was somewhere around.
He loves it.
Halloween. I knew this one was it.
He loves it too.
Somewhere
Yeah.
sniffing.
He
about
probably,
some
I think he
Halloween.
eats the pumpkins, right, brother? Don't you eat pumpkins?
He eat like the actual pumpkin.
Yeah, he doesn't eat the candy corn. I think he eats the pumpkins.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he don't eat that.
You're a hater.
I don't want no pumpkin spice, pumpkin flavor, pumpkin
Now
nothing.
I will drink a pumpkin spice.
See, I told you. I knew my brother ate them. See there. Thank
That's
you.
wax too. Y'all
I
eat
told you
crayons.
he ate
It's all a
them.
disgrace. It's all a disgrace.
Coach, they eat crayons.
I
No,
see.
we don't.
That is a crayon with sugar in it. That's all it is.
Oh my God. Hey, Mama,
Mama.
I love
Hey.
you, love you, love you. So glad to see you. Everybody. My guest tonight, our guest tonight is let me just say this, as Maya Angelou would say, she's a phenomenal woman. She is an author. She is a pastor. She is a prophet. She is a singer. She is a lot. She's a lot. Google her.
Comedian.
Right. Huh? She's
A
she's
comedian.
Googleable. Y'all like that word? She's Googleable.
Googleable.
We love that.
Look at that.
We love that.
So she had a huge day today in which she is going to tell us all about it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend who I call my fave, Sheridan S. Davis.
Hey y'all.
Sheridan.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Hey.
Hey.
Come on, Rich Bestie.
Rich Bestie. I called my YouTube family my besties, and they was like, Bestie, you sound rich. We're gonna call you the Rich Bestie. I was like, and I'm gonna take it. So,
You
I
go
know
ahead
that's
and
right.
receive that.
Come on,
Yes.
manifest it.
Go ahead and receive that so I can get on a
Mhm.
private jet for free. Praise his
come
name.
on.
Look, Crystal, you see how I just made that all about me, right?
Yeah,
You
but
did.
it can happen. Speaking into existence.
All right, family coming on through. Hey, Auntie.
Hey,
How you doing? So Sheridan, I'm you're no stranger to this show. You're no stranger to WTM. I'm so happy to have you with me tonight. I changed what I wanted to talk about because I seriously want you to come back on for tonight. But before we get into your huge day you had today, I want to ask you something that I know you have an opinion about. Y'all, I almost said about that.
You been watching the Braxton?
Braxton spirit almost jumped on me. I gotta pray.
I'm not Trina.
I'm not finna act the fool tonight. I'm
Hey.
gonna be good tonight. We had we did a show last week that created a lot of buzz on social media even before we did the show, and it was about why pastors' children leave the church.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you are a pastor yourself, but your parents are pastors.
Mm-hmm.
You have you ain't went nowhere. But a few of some people said that one reason that they leave, and I found this for some reason, y'all, this one stood out to me because they see how people treat their parents. And then somebody else said because of all that they have seen and heard growing up. Oh, Apostle is on. He said he can answer that, and I'm sure you can. I'm certain of it. Okay. Sheridan, give us your thoughts on that.
Okay. I want to, hey Charlotte. Okay. I want to first say that I love the Lord. I love his people. I love his church. I want to always acknowledge that. My career is heading on the journey and trajectory for success. And I want to be clear that the church is a huge reason why. So I never want to disparage the Lord's church, because I want to be clear that when I was at my lowest, the church is what helped pull me up.
Yeah.
With that being said, okay, I want to lay that foundation first. With that being said, as a pastor's child, the church is not always a safe space for us. It is a place to serve. And even if we're gonna be honest, be served as PKs.
Yeah, that's fair.
But because we have to acknowledge the good with the bad. As far as that's my friend Christina. As far as the how our parents are treated, if it were up to the way my parents had been treated in ministry, I would not still go to church.
Interesting.
Whether that be from other pastors, whether that be from people who secretly call them for their gifts but publicly thank others, whether that be for people who need a little dollar on the back end but they tithe elsewhere,
yeah,
all of the things,
yeah,
as much as you can imagine. It is to watch your parents spend their life sacrificing for an entity, and it doesn't look like it's always reciprocated. That is hurtful. So have I been hurt? Absolutely so. Have I had moments, shoot, even today as a PK, where I wanted to go off, lose my mind, go in? Yes, I have. Have I had moments where I want to air all this out? Yes, I have. But
yeah,
I still love the Lord.
Yeah.
because I love the Lord, I will not disparage the church.
Thank you for that. I one thing I love about you, Sheridan, is that since I've known you, you have always been the one to say the truth. I appreciate you having that characteristic, and as they say, keeping it real. Um, because and people say have been saying a lot. I've seen it a lot lately. Pray for your pastors. Pray for your pastors. They need it, y'all. They need it because some of the stuff that we have heard and seen, even some of the stuff that Sheridan just said to us tonight, it's real. And people think that pastors don't hurt, that they don't have feelings. They do. And
can I say something?
Please do.
I don't think that they don't think that. I think that they don't care.
Okay.
I'm just going to be 100% honest. It's not that they don't think a pastor has feelings. They are human beings. They have feelings. They do not care because they believe we're held to a certain standard. So they trust my relationship with God a lot.
Yeah.
They trust that I love the Lord so much that I won't spaz. That's what it is. It's not so much that they don't care or they don't think we have feelings. They do not care until a pastor commits suicide. Then we want to cry.
There you go.
That's good, Sheridan.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So, thank you for sharing that with us tonight. A couple of weeks ago, I was privy to a gala that we had in honor of Sheridan S. Davis, because you can't say the first and last without adding.
Come on.
Okay? Can't do it. And this gala was to celebrate your 10th year as an author.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because we don't have the sound effects no more.
we have. I didn't plug them up tonight. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
It's sitting right here to my right too. My apologies. And that night you were interviewed. That was a great interview, by the way.
Thank you.
And you shared that you have written now 19. Is that right?
Yes.
19 books.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
that's huge.
Thank you.
Like don't blow over that. 19 books.
19.
And how old are you? Like what? Some people.
I've been writing one book for the past 3 years.
See, right?
Okay?
I ain't gonna be talking about my poor one book.
And this girl wrote
19.
19.
Lord, let me hurry up and get myself together.
That's good.
So I want you to talk to us about that experience, and then I'll ask you about today specifically.
Okay, so are we talking about the 10 years or the 19 books?
Both.
Intertwined.
Okay. All right, cool. So the experience of the gala itself, it's crazy because I knew what was happening. I am not that big of a crier. Like I'll cry when I have my moments, really when I'm mad. I'll cry. But baby, I cried walking in that gala.
You walked in the door in full tears.
I immediately felt so overwhelmed with love. And it just made it just made all of the planning, all of the stress, all of the pressure, made it worth it to walk in and see those people, whether they are a friend of mine, family member, or there are people who literally flew in because they read my books. Yes. Like that blows my mind. There are people on this planet that literally consider me their favorite author. And
there was a young lady there that was sitting behind me at the table behind me. She flew in from where?
Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I cannot believe it, but I can. I can't believe it because I'll be like, this is really my life. Like I have moments where I pause and I'm like, no, I said I wanted to do this and it came to pass. And I just have to pause and tell God, thank you. And then also it's it's normal to me because it's a gift that God gave me. So when y'all applaud like that, I'd be like, I mean, it's just my job. But I have to stop doing that. I understand. But I think it's because it's me that I'm like, okay.
Really. Meanwhile, we still try to figure out, but I mean, it's just my job. Like, we still trying to figure out one out, Will.
I'm trying to tell you, 3 years, Coach, I've been writing this book, and I'm on the 3rd chapter, okay?
Once you get in your stride.
Christmas, you know
I
my
better get
story.
into
Lord
it
have
in a
mercy.
hurry.
Well, you got to sit.
But
You got to buckle
19
down.
books.
You got to buckle down.
19 books.
Yeah.
19.
Wow.
I don't want to write another one after this one.
Girl, you will.
So, before I talk about your books, I'm doing this strategically because I got some stuff I want to say about some of these books. Tell y'all about. Today was a huge day for a couple of reasons for you.
Yes.
And let me tell you, when you first teased who you were going to interview, I knew it already.
Okay.
I knew it. I said it's gotta be him. I see the interaction on social media, on Twitter. I was like, man, it's gotta be him. I was so excited. I was pre-excited, thinking that it was gonna be him, only to find out that today you had the opportunity to sit down and interview the one and only Carlos King.
Yes.
OMG.
Yeah.
You should have plugged up the machine today. You're supposed to be like,
Correct.
I mean, what? We had all these big deals, 10 years, 19 books, the person that flew in, Carlos King. I'm making all this noise.
Come on.
When y'all see me falling off out the chair, just know it's because I done just worked hard over here, okay?
Okay.
You are a good sound machine, ma'am.
I'm doing the best I can over here, all right?
Don't come for her.
So, Sheridan, tell us about Mr. King.
Oh my goodness. First of all, I have been a fan of Carlos before I knew I was a fan of his, meaning when he was producing on Real Housewives of Atlanta, his seasons where he was on that show are all of our favorite seasons. They're the most quoted seasons and things of that nature. Or when he was on camera and we didn't know who he was. So when Cynthia and Portia got into that fight and we see literally Carlos diving on Portia to keep her off of Cynthia, or on Love and Hip Hop, breaking up Lil Scrappy and Jocelyn Hernandez. So I was a fan back then and didn't know I was a fan. Then comes his shows with his own production company, Kingdom Reign. And I'm like, oh, I love the fact. Now, some of the shows can get on my nerves. Let's be honest about that. It's really not the show, it's the fans. But I love the fact that this man is from the Midwest, like us. And he found his way to New York, thus Hollywood, and has worked for the man and created his own production company. And it's putting regular people on TV and making them stars. That is something I love, and I'm always gonna support. I don't care what you people got to say about Carlos. I love Carlos. Period.
What is he called? What is his name?
Oh no! Well, you're in the cave.
I'm in the cave.
Yeah.
Okay, let's turn this down.
My Lord, come on out, deliver.
Open out.
Come on out now.
Just unplug the sound thing. It's okay. We could applaud.
Back to work again. Oh my Lord. Now we can't hear you.
Now
You
we're
mute
on mute.
yourself.
All right, no more of that. I got to do it from the beginning next time. All right. What's Carlos's nickname?
The king of reality TV.
The king of reality TV. Look, up and out.
Up and out. We need you out that cave. Up and out. Come on.
So I obviously I was at work. I didn't get a chance to view it all when I went to lunch. I caught some of it. I'm going to watch it in its entirety. Let me say how happy and proud and excited I am for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nancy. And I'm telling you, I believe that this is not it.
It's
I'm
not.
telling you.
It's not.
So many people have been
It's not
saying
it.
that. And let me say this: I met Carlos in person. So months
Oh,
back,
you did? Yeah.
yes, I get a DM from Carlos, and he was like, "Baby, I'm having." You know how he say, "Baby, I'm having a premiere for my show, Bold and Bougie, in Atlanta next week. Do you want to come?" And this is before he posted to the public where, if they could. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm counting up my hotel points because, baby, I don't spend money. Okay. I'm I'm counting up my hotel points. Do I have enough miles to fly? I'm like, I got enough where basically this trip is not gonna cost me nothing but some food.
Okay.
So I went to the mall and got an outfit, and I went on down
Got a
to
what
Atlanta.
now?
You
Say
got a
it
what?
again.
Outfit.
And
I
I
ain't
went
gonna tell
on
them
down,
this.
right, outfit, and I went on down. And I met him in public, public person, and I literally said, "Money bag Los." That's what I call him. He turned around, and I said, "I'm Sheridan," and he said, "Sheridan," and hugged me like we've been knowing each other for years. So he's
Oh,
That
great.
is
He's
so
great.
amazing
That's
Yes.
nice.
to see how the two of you go back and forth and interact on Twitter. I mean, I live for it. I'm like, this is amazing. This guy is a superstar celebrity, and
Yes.
I'm excited for you because I know that this is a door that God opened for you supernaturally.
yes.
And let me just say that more is coming. Amen. Moving on.
Amen. Receive it.
Moving on. Moving on, Dr. Nick. Coach, I'm moving on. All
I
right.
see.
on.
I see.
All right. This ain't what this is. This ain't what this is.
Moving
Let's
on.
talk about church girls. Let's talk about church girls.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Today was again. Oh, hush.
Ooh, John cracks me up.
He makes me tired. Another reason that today was a huge day for you because it was the official release
Yes.
of Church Girls 5.
Fine.
And I can't wait to
Yes.
get my copy.
Yeah, it's on the way. You have it this week.
Oh, remind me. Let me y'all, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you right now. If you have not been a reader of this series, I way back when it started, I said, that's my friend. I'm a supporter. You know, that's how I was feeling because I'm not big on reading like that, you know. But I said, she's an author. She's my friend. Let me see what it's about. Yo, when I say head lock, every freaking page. This girl is an author, okay? From Church Girls, the original Church Girls.
Uh-huh.
It's like, and I'm y'all, you know, people do weird stuff. I'm not doing that just because she's here. She's my friend. I promise I'm not that guy.
Well,
But I'm telling you, I could not put this book down.
but that's been what a lot of people have said on Facebook.
It's so
They
good.
couldn't put the book down. So anytime she posts about it, anytime she writes about any of the books, I noticed that a lot of people are saying that, and that they're great reads. Like you get it, and they've read them on their like vacations and whatnot. I said, well, let me go ahead and give me a couple of these books to see. Let me see what's in these books.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm like, it's just thank you, John. Amazon bestseller. Yeah. Amazon bestseller for sure. They are so good. I think I might need to freshen up and reread 4 before I
Yes.
read 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Just
need
do
to
like
know.
the other show's been doing. You read 5 and then going back and read 4. And then read 5.
What? You did read 5 again. So tell us about this series. How did it
Okay.
start? What was your thought process when you started? Take us all the way through 1 to 5.
That's
Oh
good.
wow. Okay, real quick. So starting the series, I had just had a bunch of loss. I had wanted to do fiction. My first 3 books were not fiction; they were more self-help, Christian self-help, and I wanted to do fiction. So one of my two of my favorite shows in the world are Girlfriends
Okay.
and Living Single.
Okay.
That's gonna tell you all you need to know about my writing.
Gotcha.
Okay, so those are 2 of my favorite shows. And so I wanted to write a story about a group of best friends, but my girls are church girls. They're girls who grew up like me. We grew up on the west side of Chicago. We go to church. We be at the musicals. At that time, we was at the youth explosions. We was at the this, who preaching over there. We there,
Yeah.
we at these things. Somebody got to date a drummer. Somebody got to
Yeah.
date a pastor. Somebody got to have a problem getting a man. Somebody else messing with somebody else, man, because that's what be happening. So, that's what the series is about. So with the first installment of the series, I actually started at the nucleus, which is Cheyenne and Darian.
Yeah.
I wrote my book, I'm Nobody's Ruth, and that's basically talking about my singles. Yes, youth explosion. It was talking about my singleness journey. At that time, my views are a little bit different now, but I was talking about it then. And after I wrote the book, I felt like I had done my work. So, Lord, Roland, the husband, donde está, la husband.
Yeah.
Okay. And he did not do. Okay. He did not do that. So what I started out doing with Darian and Cheyenne is making my perfect relationship.
Uh-huh.
Now, of course, you have to add drama for the sake of a book.
Oh, you
but,
did.
Right. But people were saying, Darian's too good to be true. I'm saying, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do to mess it up? I'm like, child, he's too good to be true because he's all that I want. Huh? All the things. So we did that. We dealt with friendship, betrayal, everything.
Yeah.
In that book. And then we got to 2. What happened? Y'all, it's a lot for me to remember what happened in each book, but we dealt with the breakdown of the friendship between Selena and Miriam.
Yes.
My books are very visual. Like I post like what I think the characters would look like and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What their houses look like. I post all that in my group because I believe that these are going to be series one day, television series.
You even asked us what a character's name should be or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interactive. Like if you follow me, if you are following my literary journey, like I want you to feel a part. Like this is our stuff. Period. Everybody want to fight me.
I'm with you on that, Nene. I'm with you.
Yes. So we dealt with that fallout. In 3, they were trying to kind of come back and regroup. 4, they finally regrouped. We had some devastating deaths in book 4, which wasn't really devastating. It was more so like astonishing the way things were happening. And then with 5, y'all, 5, here it is.
Give me a little bit.
5 is crazy. So we are dealing with so in my own personal life, I have like a soft diagnosis of PCOS. When I say soft, it's because I ain't want to follow up. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna do it, y'all. I promise. I'm just
you know that's gonna get you in trouble.
Right. I'm gonna follow up, but at the point in which the lady had did the ultrasound and she said it wasn't no cyst, I was like, oh, okay, that's all I need to know. But I promise y'all I'm going back. Okay. So anyway, we are dealing with Cheyenne, who's based on me. dealing with PCOS, and struggling with infertility. So we got that. We have the girls who are married now, but dealing with insecurities of their past. Like, are we going to be able to stay married? I finally did it the right way, but is my past going to catch up with me? We dealing with family breakdowns, family issues. Y'all, it's a lot of issues. This book is it's not like happy-go-lucky. It is something punching you in your face in every chapter.
Wow. And dare I say that this series, it can get a little racy.
It has to. And you know what? People cracks me up with this. It has to. The characters are married. I'm not married, so I cannot fool Allah. I cannot do the things. Amen. I'm saved. I am saved by his power divine. I am yet waiting until marriage. Amen. Praise God. But these folks are not, they are married, so they have to do the things. However, I am very classy with how I bring that forward. It is not where it's off-putting. But yeah, it's gonna get steamy because this is this man's wife. Now, what are they doing if they not
doing?
I don't want to be in a marriage where I ain't doing the things, so I'm not gonna make my characters go through it.
I love it. I cannot wait to read. Nancy, I'm gonna read 5 and then go back 4 because I can't.
I told you. I mean, I gotta get in it. I would have to watch Game of Thrones again. I mean,
yeah. And I had not, y'all. I had not yet purchased my copy, but I did just now.
Thank you.
I just bought it just now.
House, so I'm sending it out tomorrow.
You can get your copy too. Send a cash app to $ Chocolate Chip and Co. Right?
Yep.
Or they could send it directly to you. What's going on here? They can send it directly to you. Is that something they could do?
Yeah. $ Chocolate Chip and Co. Just put your address in the memo section so I knows you. Babe, text me if you ain't do that. Okay. Or you can go to SheridanSDavis.com, either or. And if you are, because a lot of people are getting it shipped, it's just $25. And I'll ship it out. I got only a few books left at the house. So after that, you can get on Amazon.
Hello, my big sister Terry Chambers. Love you, sis. Nini said all 4 were great. I got 5 a few days ago, and I'm excited. I can't wait to get mine, man. I
was so excited signing your book. Thank you for all your support.
Oh, I want mine signed too.
I am.
Yeah, mine was signed right. Look here. I go. Yes. Mine
look,
I'm bringing you 1 through 4, so you can sign them too. Now,
okay.
Sheridan.
Yes.
Will there be more?
More church
Will there be
girls?
a part 6? Or did you wrap that? Can you tell us if you wrapped everything up in 5?
Stay tuned.
I'm not talking to you.
She don't know.
Well, stay tuned.
Look, I want to answer.
Maybe.
All right, I'm gonna answer. I will answer this. I did not wrap everything up in 5. You have to stay tuned to see if there will be a 6. But you have to know. So following me, all of my books in the fiction world are all intertwined. So it may not be a church girls, but you will see the church girls, which is my core audience, in every single book that I do. Gotcha. So you'll get updates.
That makes sense. You also are a publisher.
Yes.
So if there are people out there who would like some information on your publishing, share that information.
Sure. So my company, Chocolate Chip and Co., what we do is we specialize in taking the self out of self-publishing. Okay, so the editing, the graphic design, the interior design, all the things. And you can find me at SheridanSDavis.com if you want to be published. Now, here's the thing. I have 2 different packages. I have my standard publishing package, and then I have another package because I have this really dope idea God has blessed me to not just be an author, He's also blessed me to create a brand by way of being an author. So if you want me to walk you through that, the branding, the optics, all the things that you need to do to create the brand and not just be an author, SheridanSDavis.com, and I can do that with you as well. It's gonna cost you a little more, amen. But either way, come see me.
Last question, and we're getting out of here. Phaedra or Kenya? Who you got?
Kenya.
Phaedra.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Phaedra.
Kenya.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Never.
Let me tell you why not Phaedra.
Tell me.
Phaedra blew my wig back. Okay, that her last season on the show when she sat on there. Who said that? Who said that? And the whole time, you've been creating chaos. She did that. The lies she told on Candy, I can't. She's not to me a great representation. Now, Kenya, prior to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I have looked up to Kenya as a beauty queen, the Black Barbie, a pageant girl. As a dark-skinned woman, Kenya was definitely representation for me. I understand that she played a villain on this show for many years. However, her overall person, yes, her as an overall person and what she has been able to do being from the Midwest and getting it out the mud, Kenya.
No.
I am team.
He asked me.
We understand. We understand.
Y'all team Phaedra?
I am team
100%.
Phaedra. Now let me say this. I like Kenya. I like Kenya, but if I had to choose one of them to be my favorite, it would be Phaedra.
Okay.
Coach Crystal, what about you?
Phaedra. She got some stuff out the mud too. You know,
Okay,
she got other stuff going on other than Housewives.
What this means, Sheridan, is we're going to all collectively pray for you.
You're currently an Android, and we're
gonna pray
iPhone.
for you.
You guys, this has
Pray
been
for Phaedra.
this is right.
She's prayed up.
And she is actually Phaedra is actually going to be on this season of Dancing with the Stars. I saw that. Great. She ain't gonna win. But
Kenya did that already. But you know what? Phaedra, go ahead. Praise God. Following her footsteps. And it's cool. We're gonna cheer for her as well.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna cheer for her as well. This has been a blast, you guys. I'm so happy to be a part of the Church Girls crew. I'm really excited about that. I cannot wait to get my book. If you all like good reading, good fiction, drama, all of that, and you have not started reading Church Girls, you need to start. You can go right here to www.SheridanSDavis.com to start reading. All of them are yet available. Or if you are Amazon Queen or King, you can go to Amazon. You can get them any kind of way you want them, but just get them. This girl is amazing. She's an amazing author. She's an amazing preacher, and she's an amazing friend. And I'm glad to call you friend. Thank you for stopping by the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Next Monday night on the show, we are going to have Pastors Antoine and Lakeisha Sanders sitting in with us. They are going to tell us their story of how they used to be pastors, shut their church down for 9 years.
Wow.
And are now senior pastors again. Their story is unbelievable. You don't want to miss it. Next Monday night, right here on the Self-Checkout Show, where we take an honest look at what's in our hearts, minds, and spirits. Until then, I'm Pastor Will. That's Dr. Nancy. That's Coach Crystal. And that's Sheridan Davis. We out. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.